I didn't have the trailer hooked up last night like I was supposed to. It got dark. I was like, I'll just do it in the morning. I said it's supposed to wake up to rain though. They weren't lying. Well, it got wet. We sure needed it. So hopefully that pond's catching some water. Got the trailer hooked up, waiting on my dad to get here. I got to circle around in my Dozer trailer and get some chains and boomers. But check the air pressures on this trailer. I don't have an air compressor here right now. The one in the barn burned up. And I got one pickup in the shop. My other pickup with air compressors on it in town with Mark. So I'm waiting on my dad. But anyway, we're about to head that way. Go check this thing out and show it when we get there, I guess. It's about 4 hours, so it's 9:15. It'll be after lunch before we get there. It'll probably be at 2 because I imagine we'll stop and eat somewhere. Well, we had to make a pit stop on the way. The 4.6's ranch. Check this tire. We'll have to put air in that before we head back. Oh, I got me some goodies, some hats and Christmas gifts for kids. I think Taylor Sheridan bought this whole 4.6's ranch. I'm not real sure. That's Critter, Yellowstone, all that good stuff. But anyway, we'll continue on. We're almost there, so we'll get this. Get to looking at it, look it over.
Traffic laws, be alert, and use voice commands while driving. Incomplete map data area. Follow with caution.
We will look the skid steer over and then hopefully get her bought and head her home. But yeah, they got a little fuel station here and a supply house. Pretty cool. What'd you get?
Oh. Got Carol a hat, or ear muffin deal, and then a mug, coffee mug with the chili mix in it.
Nice. I got the kids. I got the kids.
I got a magnet for the ice box.
Nice. Yeah, they got chili mix. That's awesome. I should have tried that. But. Well, we like the skid steer. It's real nice. We have a leak on a tire, so we gotta get it fixed before we can head back home. We got a long trip home. We'll get going here pretty quick. Hopefully we don't have no more trouble. That's what I worry about. It's a long ways. Well, we made it back to Floydada, Texas. I don't know if you can see me. Just gonna check these chains. Good thing I did, this back one's loose. There we go. I'm trying to fix our tail lights, they're not working. Oh shit. We're gonna grab a bite to eat. We haven't even ate today. Do what? Well, just let me have the wires. I'll stick it to it. Like I just did that. And see which one.
Yeah, which one your phone say?
It says it's lights, ground, and
Which one was tail light?
tail lights was brown, is what it says. So let me see the brown and I'll try. But it may not work without the ground, will it?
It's lit up. It should work. I can't hold the flashlight.
Any of them come on?
They're on.
They're on?
They're on. Yeah.
I wonder why it didn't work earlier when we did all that.
I don't know. I'm just gonna put the one in.
You just took it brown enough and that's it for now. Top left. There might be a problem with another one. That's why it wouldn't let the other ones work.
Well,
Right here. Where's your deal? Yeah, right here. Oh, you already loosened it? Don't have no electrical tape, do we? Just fold one backwards.
oh yeah.
Fold what? He'll just fold them back, but it'll be alright. They ain't gonna be hot as long as they're not touching that.
Oh, God, good.
That should work. I don't understand why it didn't work earlier when we hooked them all up though. Right here. These work.
They were.
Well, that's better than nothing. Good deal. Yeah, I do too. Got some running lights now and some tail lights. Not perfectly legal, but it's a lot better than what we had. Alright, we're gonna grab a bite to eat. Hit the road again. Home sweet home, we finally made her. The last, I don't know, I'd say 25 miles, we had a bad tire rub right here, throwing sparks everywhere. I've been having problems with this trailer since the day we bought it. Get a light here. We've had a problem with it since the day we bought it. You can see it's steaming. he wouldn't have made it very dang far without blowing. I don't know if y'all see all that steam, but it rubs the fender well right here. I don't know why it didn't rub the whole way though until we got dang near home and it started rubbing. But we're gonna have to figure that out. Probably cut that fender well out a little, look at the springs and make sure they're okay, but I really think it's just a flaw on that fender well. But we made her home. Oh, I'll give you all a better look at her in the morning. Have a review on it. Need to tighten the tracks up a little bit, but long drive. Got some attachments with it. It's gonna be a good deal. Good morning. So the next morning, I was looking at this neck of this dozer trailer. We've had some issues here for a while. My uncle's been helping me get, he finally got this cylinder out. We fought it and fought it and fought it. So this is a Whitsco Challenger trailer. We had some gussets here because this was all trying to crack out. But put a new pony motor in it. You can tell it needs painting again now. But anyway, the way that cylinder was down in there had that frame right there on both sides of it. And that frame, excuse me, that frame was so tight against that cylinder that it wouldn't squeak past the welds. I mean, it was up against it, and it dang sure wouldn't go by that lip. So we had to cut the trailer apart. I don't know if it's a bad design on their part or if someone that owned this before me has fabricated it, because there's no telling. But anyway, we got it out. We'll have to get it rebuilt and then have it all welded back. But it does need the support, I think. Just could have used a little bit of a gap to let the cylinder come in and out easier. But anyhow, I'm going to go check out this skid loader. I need to get it unloaded. Oh, we made it home last night. There's my lone survivor chicken. We had 10 of them, and now we have one. Started out with 10 of them. One died before we actually really got it, so we started out with 9. But they don't want to go in the coop. They wanted to roost in that tree above the coop, and then they'd roost in them cedars over there. They just free roam it. Have a perfectly good coop, and they never used it. But now we're down to 1. That son of a bitch is using the coop every night. He might have finally learned his lesson. Or she, I'm sorry. She might have finally learned her lesson. Anyway. I never knew chickens were like pets. Like you pick them up and carry them around. And then barn cats don't seem to really mess with them. But I do think that's what happened to the last 3, because they had a piece of tin underneath that house. We're getting ready to put rock around that house, and I had a piece of tin off, and them chickens were finding that it was warm underneath that house at night. And they got cold, and I think the cats cornered them in there. But I don't know. They just disappeared. But anyway, I'm gonna get this skid loader unloaded. See what we got going on here. I gotta get the hay forks put on it over there and drag some hay out of the mud and put it on the gravel so we can get some feeding done. It's kind of muddy. But on the way home last night, we got almost about 20 miles from the house. I looked back and there's sparks flying everywhere. I thought it was one of these chains, but it wasn't. This tire is rubbing this fender well. And it wasn't doing it when we left where we came from, but it's just barely rubbing. Luckily we made her home, but it's done it ever since we've owned this trailer. And we can't figure out if the back axle has slid this way some. Maybe where they put it together a little, just a hair off, or if we just need to cut that fender well out a little. But we're gonna have to look at that sometime, because it ought to have about this much clearance where you can put your fingers in between. This one's actually rubbing right now. All the rest of them are fine. I mean, this one's pretty close, but you can put your finger between it. So, anyway, I know it's a heavy load on there right now, but I'll get her unchained and get her unloaded. We'll check it out. I ain't got to check it out really that good. I mean, I checked it out best I could and kind of drove around just a hair, but nothing major. See how it is. I don't think I can see anything, but I'll just put you up there for now. This trailer, I'm afraid, is a little light for this thing. You can tell, but it hauled it fine, but loading and unloading. Dad said the dovetail went all the way to the ground yesterday when I loaded it up. So probably gonna have to find me a trailer. I don't want to tear Dad's trailer up. Shit. Let's hope like heck the ramps don't fall off. They kind of did yesterday when I loaded. I guess it ain't gonna fall that dang far. I should have put the camera up on the side of the trailer to look at this, but it actually unloaded perfectly smooth. That's better than I thought. That wasn't bad at all. I don't think it sunk it that bad. I may have just loaded up a little quick yesterday instead of easing it on, but there's no big errors or big issues with this machine that I'm unaware of. 224 hours on it, but with that many hours, surely it ain't. It seems to be great. I can't remember where my, oh, there's my hay spikes right over there. I need to get some hay out. Brandon needs trying to feed. Alright, how do I unlock this deal? I forgot. Quick touch, unlock. Well, that's easy. Oh, shoot. Fail. Forgot my hoses. Hang on. Got ahead of myself. Brandon's here. I'm going to help him get some hay out so we can feed. I wish I could get that camera on a better angle. I think I can. Just took this out. it has a little bit of a whine to it, but one of the funnels seems like it has a little bit of a whine to it, but it's cold too. So. Because it didn't have a backup camera. It's not that it had to have a camera, it was some of that stuff that I was wanting to upgrade to runs off that screen. Pretty sure. So unless I didn't do my homework enough, but I think it was like the 2D. Some of y'all would know probably, but the 2D like guidance stuff on the hydraulics. I like these tracks a lot better than the tires already. I might have to do some checking. I should have checked it already, but of course I just unloaded it. But I need to make sure that all the fluids and the finals and everything are good. Make sure nothing crazy is going on. Cover the lens up, you couldn't see anyway. But got skid loaders and excavators and stuff, anything that's just got a hard life in general, you get the wrong person on them, it don't take very many hours to mess one up. Hey, this visibility is really good when you lift it up too. This thing is awesome. Of course, these are 4-foot wheels. They're weighing about 1150. Skid loader, you can't do this with. Try to tip it up on you and you can get a bump. This is way better. Speed on this thing, make it go fast. Right there. Grab it. Well, this thing really seems to be great. I like it so far. You always worry when you buy something like that. You can't really put it to the test until you get it home. Backup camera stays on the whole time too. I still got some gravel to put in right through here. I haven't done it yet because I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it. I think I want to put it over there where that hay's at and then circle it over to this other. But still needs more of a base put down. But we got a rain, that's what we needed to pack all this in. We'll get some more hauled in here. I'm going to unhook these forks, see if I can get those other attachments off that trailer. And go from there. Well, we didn't make it far and we already got our first issue. So my screen quit, just went off and it's saying that code. Oh. Hope this ain't nothing big or nothing. I mean, I know it ain't nothing big, but I hope it's not like got a bunch of hidden issues or something. Guess we'll find out. So I'm having a little bit too much fun with my new toys, so I'm gonna get back on it. They're talking some more rain tonight and tomorrow, so I'm gonna go stack some more of that hay over on that gravel so we can get to it to feed. I'll put y'all up here on a time lapse and give her a whirl. Well, the new one's about out of diesel and I don't want to run it very low, so it's low enough. I'm waiting on Mark to bring me some diesel, but I gotta get this cylinder to John Deere and get it rebuilt. So I'm gonna hop in this Komatsu and get her loaded up with our cat food seat cover, high class. One of the main differences in this one and that one, this has been a great machine, I will admit, but we've had it for 15 years. Obviously it needs a new seat. We've left the door open on it a bunch, but it has a slide up door. I love that especially for this machine, because this is a smaller machine and when you're getting in and out all the time on the farm, it's great to have one like this because you can leave the door open the whole time you run it. As in that one, you know, you have to have the door closed to lift your arms. Easier, it's better to have one like this, but you know, you can't run with the door open. So, big con there. But in this particular machine, that's what I want, because I want my heat and AC and radio, and you're on it all day long. You don't want to sit on that thing all day long, I promise you. But that has been a great machine. Komatsu, I don't think they make them anymore. They did make a good skid steer though. That one's never been in the shop since we've owned it. It's never been in the shop. I don't think we've done a thing to it except put a battery in it. We have had Komatsu come and they did some updates at first on it. Has a flat right now. That's another thing. I just hate having tires because that's going to be so much nicer. But they welded these hooks on for some reason. I can't remember why. But the air conditioner, it has AC and heat, but it's never worked good. So, I mean, I don't know. I think they were way ahead of the game at the time. And the reason we went with Komatsu over Deere at that time is because they were the only ones with pilot controls. Deere were all off the feet. You know, you had to use your feet to run it, and we hated that. So, anyway, happy with both of them so far. But yeah, I'm waiting on some diesel, but I'm done with moving the hay for today anyway. I'm gonna take this cylinder to John Deere, have it rebuilt for the truck, and we have 2 more ponds to build on the list. Of course, it's a little muddy right now. Just finished that one, and we gotta get the excavator We gotta get it going. It's got a valve that needs I could fix it today. Actually, I have the parts. Not a big deal. And I've said it for a long time, but I gotta get rid of that damn orange shield on it. But got a couple ponds to clean out with it on the list, and we got a couple of quarters of tree clearing to do with that new machine. So we've definitely got a list of things to do. But I gotta get my tree shearer back out. It needs a cylinder. I'll probably go and order one and get it ready. And looking forward to another new successful year, hopefully. So can't complain about this year. It's been a pretty good one. We've really worked hard to get where we're at, and I owe it all to my hands too. I mean, Brandon's really helped me keep up with everything, with the farming and everything else that I'm busy with all the time. He handles the dozer and excavator, I guess, more or less. I just got that, but he really does good at keeping me going. So, but we're gonna hopefully continue to grow. There's only one other thing that I really need to purchase, and I really don't want to borrow money for it, so I'm trying to save. But I need an articulating dump truck in a bad way. Pond cleanouts, they're just getting, there's too many ponds that need to be cleaned out that I can't get done because I can't haul the silt out. So we are definitely looking into one of those. But you just can't buy everything at once. I got Mark over there on the skid loader. He's figuring her out, getting a feel for it. I gotta put this excavator back together. I hope I got the right parts in this time. It should all be in here. Yeah, pretty sure. He's figuring her out. Let's see if I got these correct parts. I think I got it. Man, I don't know. That's the one that's too big. What did I do with that? I gotta do some thinking where I put this now. It's been too long. Found them. I actually put them up for once. Anyway, I got a terrible memory. Let's go get this thing back together. The original spring they sent me for that valve was too big. This one looks right. Let's hope it goes back together all right. All right. I think I got everything I need. I hope. Everything's muddy and slick, so I gotta be careful. That's the part that didn't work. Two bolts. That looks right. Let's see if this O-ring's right. I think we got the right parts this time. This is the hard part. Try not to drop these. don't know the torque spec, but it's probably about there. Crush the O-ring. Okay. Only thing left to do now is start it up and see if it blows oil everywhere. I know when it let go, it was weird. There was a broken bolt. One of the bolts were broke. Not sure how long it's been like that, but this mess down here is all from that main cylinder. I've had it rebuilt once, it didn't do no good. It leaks just enough to make a mess. But I should really upgrade track hose, but I'm not going to right now. This is a pretty good old machine. Well, let's see what she does. Didn't know it was idled up. I kind of killed it in a hurry that day when it blew oil everywhere. My kids were in here with me. I was just unloading it off the trailer and it oil went everywhere. Anyway, hey, old Mark, he's figuring it out. He'll get faster as he goes. It takes time. Everything, experience is hard to find in my industry and this stuff. That's why I'm very thankful for Brandon, because he had experience. Everybody else I'm gonna have to train them from scratch, and I was trained like that. But I had a really good teacher. I don't know if I'm as good a teacher as my grandpa was. So it's tough, but Mark is my farm hand. He's gonna be on tractors more than anything, but I'm expanding this business with the skid steer to put him on that thing. So he'll come around. He'll get better though. Every hour he spends on that thing, he'll get handier with it. That dog's days are numbered running in front of stuff like that. But anyway, I'm gonna move this, make sure everything's okay, and I'm sure it is now. All that water in the bucket. I have to order a cylinder for the hydraulic thumb. I want it fixed. I may actually need it here pretty quick. I got a buddy that his house burned down, or burned up some, and they're gonna have to tear it down and start from scratch. So I'm probably gonna go help him do that. I might need that thumb for that job. We'll see. But unfortunate. I've been there. My house caught on fire a couple years ago, so I know how he feels. But anyway, happy with everything so far on all this. Get some more hay moved around and call her a day. It's about to start raining again, so productive at least for a little while. Well, everything seems good with that now. That's good. I can road it. My trailer is still down, but I can road it down here, cross a creek below my house, and I got a pond to clean out a mile south of here, and then I got a pond to clean out a mile west of that one. So I need a freaking dump truck. Articulating off-road dump. I could really clean them out with that thing, but I'm gonna try to keep doing what I can with what I got right now, but I'm in the market for one of those. That's the only thing I need. But I know I missed out on a bunch of footage on what I bought. That air seeder out of northern Montana, and we got it trucked in here, and it was in pieces, and we had to put it all together. It was a nightmare, but I should have filmed all that. Missed it. We looked at some swathers. You know, I said back in the spring I was gonna get a swather, but that skid steer replaced that idea. So I'll probably need a swather next summer, but I ain't gonna have one. I'm gonna keep hiring my swathing done, do my own baling. Dad has a swather I can use, but it's just not a disc mower. But we can manage. So, but this air seeder It's a 35-foot 1820 John Deere with a 1910 cart. Ain't nothing special, but it's special to me because I've been wanting one for 10 years. And let me tell you, it helped me tremendously getting my wheat in the ground this year. When I got it, it was missing a bunch. All the shanks were taken off for transport. What else? It needed a lot of work, but I went through it, put points on it, put a bunch of hoses on it, but it still needs a lot more of them smaller hoses. I put all main primary hoses on it, brand new. Painted the wheels on it. But yeah, it was great. Now I did mess up on the last field of the year. I messed up this drag, broke it. I went ahead and finished, but I got to do some repairs on that. But had a hose pop off right here. But anyway, I was just trying to get done, and I didn't care at the time. I just, on my last field, I kept going. I hadn't tore into it, but the cart's in really good shape. I really wish I could get a barn built to put this stuff under, but that was in the works too, and I backed out. It just cost so dang much. But I don't like this stuff sitting outside. But anyway, those of you that don't know, you fill this up with seed. The meters underneath are ground driven. This one's ground driven, not hydraulic. So it drives off that gear, spins these, drops seed into the air, shoots. The big fan runs off hydraulics back there, shoots the air to the seeder, puts seed in the ground. And that's just a 610 chisel plow. Only reason I'm going through this is because I had probably like the third time I've been asked about an equipment tour. I'm just giving you a tease right now. I will do an equipment tour one day. I think I'm gonna wait until I hit 1,000 subscribers. It's hard to grow on YouTube when they shadow ban you. I was doing good, and then all of a sudden, I don't know what happened, but I might get 10 views a video. I mean, it doesn't even make sense. I was getting 13,000, and now I'm getting like 10. Anyway, when I get 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna do a complete equipment tour. Everything I got. It's gonna be a lot of work to get it all lined up, but it'll be funny to watch everybody drive by and think there's an equipment auction about to happen. But anyway, that'd be good. Hopefully there ain't an equipment auction coming. But yeah, 1,000 subscribers, y'all get me to there, and I'll do an equipment tour on everything I got. So that's probably it for this video. We'll get on some jobs and I'll start making some more. So we'll let her dry out a little. Got a lot of cleaning up to do around this yard. It's a muddy mess. Got more gravel to haul in here. But anyhow, y'all like and subscribe. Get me to 1,000 subscribers if you would. I appreciate it. And keep digging.